Welcome to Inside the Athletic Club, where my co-founder Eric Woerner and I'm Fran Harris, talk about business, life, family, and what it takes to grow a multi-billion dollar startup. Have a listen.
One idea, Eric, that you had that you did nothing with.
Man, this is a hard one on the spot. So, you know, uh, is this just in life in general, or are we talking
Yeah,
about? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yep.
So first, let me premise it this way. Okay, so nobody cares about the ideas that you didn't follow through with, right? You don't remember those because they were ideas and you wanted, you moved on and you didn't do anything with it. So it's a very forgettable moment, right? So I try to focus on all the unforgettable ones, the ones that I can follow through with. So that's a great question. I have so many, but I don't know the details. You gotta let me ponder on this. I'm gonna punt it back to you, and I need you to kick it off. So it'll yeah, there you go. Paper ball. There you go. Because that's
Yeah.
hard. That's a hard one for me. Yeah,
No, I can definitely go. I'm wearing a
yeah,
shirt in honor of an idea that I had over 15 years ago. And it's weird to say, oh, you didn't do anything with it, because here's what I believe. I believe you somehow do something with some of the things that the ideas that you have. But I had an idea over 15 years ago for YSTV, Youth Sports Television, over at least 15 years ago. And such a great idea. And obviously, such an idea that's being iterated now and that's out there, because this was like right around the time, like when YouTube, right before YouTube came out, didn't know anything about YouTube. But I was like, there's got to be a way to show youth sports just like you would watch it on television, but everything is going digital. So I'm literally planning all of this out, had meetings and all that. And of course, we have everything like the National High School Sports Network. We know about that because my nieces and nephews have played on that. It was a thing. So y'all, it's okay. Like, this idea became a great idea. It's $1 billion idea that I didn't execute.
hmm
Somebody else executed. That tells me I'm thinking along the right lines, even though I didn't do it. And I know sometimes people beat themselves up like, that was my idea. Well,
yeah.
people are always having ideas. People are having the same ideas a lot. It's who's going to actually do something with that idea. But yeah, I will forever keep this t-shirt. We'll be in the athletic club and I will be wearing this t-shirt when it is gray, saying, yep, that was my idea back in 2002. I had this idea to start a network for sports. But that's how it goes. And literally something else came about, took its place, and I went on with it.
And the responses when you say that, they're gonna be like, yeah, whatever. That's just Fran being Fran. Whatever. She made a T-shirt about it. Like, come on, come on.
Yep.
it's so like my ideas have always been different, right? So like I'm what I'm I'll give a better example of, hey, I have an idea and then I normally start them. Like every
Mm-hmm.
single idea I've started. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
finish all of them, but I've at least started, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I remember in 2009, okay? And the reason why I know this date is because it was a culmination of a lot of different things, right? So
Mm-hmm.
in 2009, me and this other guy, we bought a restaurant in Old Town Burleson. Okay. Scraped up enough money, borrowed money from his dad, borrowed money from some close friends and family of ours, right? And it was just enough money to buy this little restaurant. It was open for breakfast and lunch, and then it was open for dinner one night, right? And I'd already been in the restaurant industry. I was currently the GM of one of the Sawgrasses, and it was also a big no-no, right? It's a non-compete clause. You can't be the leader of one and own your own, right? So it's kind of like one of those things that's on the down low anyway, right? And so what happened was, right?
Mm-hmm.
2009 was a big year for the Woerner family, right? So I was promoted to a senior GM, Landry's ambassador and stuff for that company. And I started traveling around. My wife opened up her hair salon that year. Oh, and by the way, we had Max, he was born March 2009. And then we bought this restaurant, right? And so I remember going to work in the morning, getting off and then going to work at night, and just trying to figure it out because I'm like, oh, if we open this restaurant at night, double ourselves, right? And yeah, that wasn't the case, but it was just as much work, right? And so as I progressed in this in the restaurant industry, I learned that if you open up a 25,000 square foot place or a 1,500 square foot place, it's the same number of hours, right? Workload is a little different. You're just managing more people, right? And so after about a year of that, and it was losing money, and it was really difficult to transition and get it up and running. After about a year, I was just like, babe, I can't do this anymore. We ended up selling our portion of it. But that was an idea that I was so like, no, man, this is it. This is the next big step, right? And then very quickly it was like, nope, that wasn't it, right? And so it was a difficult pill for me to swallow, but still to this day, it's still named what we changed the name to. I see the logo and I'm like, cool, man, I did that logo in 2009, right? Just kind of going through that process of a failed idea is what makes this successful today, right? Like, man, I had to go through that struggle, and the struggle was real, right? In order to know where I need to pivot to and where we need to go and how we need to accomplish what we're trying to accomplish today, and so that was my failed fortune. So it felt terrible at the moment. But right, I mean, it's a huge win for me long term. So.
Yeah. And people need to hear that. People need to understand you're going to start some stuff that you don't finish sometimes. You're going to think of some stuff that you don't start sometimes.
If you enjoyed this episode of Inside the Athletic Club, be sure to like, share, and comment. And don't forget to turn on notifications so that you don't miss future episodes. Until next time, love, serve, do better. We'll see you.